Hello, my friends. I'm the FlightlessBird. This is Road to Redemption, Hero U. Or is it Hero U, Road to Redemption? Anyway, we are on day 4, which is, well, we're moving along. Yesterday was a lot better than the day before. Of course, day 2 was the infamous day where we fought dire rats and basically ended up unconscious in Mora's care, because Mora is like the medic. So we had to, you know, basically sacrifice the entire day because we made a dumb mistake. On day 3, we met the librarian and we found a book on magic, and we're also finding books on thieves' tools, as well as finding actual wooden lockpicks. So what I want to do today was I want to head back to the library to actually read the book on how to use the lockpicks, because last time Connor said there wasn't enough time to read. Day 3. Which one are we on? We'll start here. How's that? Talking to Sophia. Somehow I let myself get talked into talking to the school receptionist Sophia about Aeolus's crush on her. The things we do for friends. Who knows? Maybe it will turn out well. I have still yet to meet Sophia, so I don't know where she is. Day 4. Almost overslept. I had a race to breakfast, snag an apple, and then run to class. Year of the Rogue. There's a competition for Rogue of the Year. As long as Sosi doesn't win, who cares? Oh, and Master Von Erwald is good with throwing daggers. So I guess we're all supposed to practice tossing daggers. We actually did toss daggers, I believe, one time, and that wasn't that bad. But today we're not going to do that. Like I said, we are going to head to the library as fast as humanly possible. And by fast as humanly possible, I mean as slow as a cockroach. Up and down, that's how our life is going. Yes, I guess so. So we are still going to sneak around everywhere. Just like good old Quest for Glory games that we played. Because our stealth is increasing as we sneak. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Ooh. He just, no. I don't want to mess with Turk. We need to get by Turk somehow. Come on, go to the courtyard. Can't see us, we're sneaky. We're sneaky. Yes, we avoided Turk. Ooh. See, that's why we sneak everywhere. We do not want to get found by that guy. Turk said the next time he sees us, we should be in school uniform. We're already at 10 demerits. If we get to 100, I don't know. I've never played this game before. I guess we lose the game? It's unsure. But anyway, we are going to try to avoid him as much as possible until we get a uniform. Thankfully, the library is open. I would have been really sad if it wasn't. We know about the bookkeeper. We're not going to bug him right now. Instead, we're going to head straight up and to the right. And we are going to read the book on how to lockpick, because that was the first thing we were supposed to do. The way the cockroach is going pretty well. We are sneaking around a lot. I'm not sure what to do with this painting. There's some sort of spirit dog here. Yeah, can a painting talk or bark or whine? Seems like he's... Can we say hi to the dog spirit? Hi, Leo. Sorry, Leo. I know you're a good boy. I'll try to make you feel better some way. Whimper. Yeah, I don't know how we're supposed to make the dog happy, but we'll figure it out. Here we go. Q1, tool use in Disbarred Bard locks. Study the books. Study Beginner's Lock, a guide to picking locks. Beginner's Lock, a guide to picking locks. Well, that's straightforward enough. I think that was the name of the book we're supposed to read for class. Nothing like reading a book downstairs in the nice green couch. Our smarts increased and our tool use increased. So that's how lockpicks work. Task complete. Can we also study hide and go sneak? Yes, we can. Although we don't really need to do this one, I think, because we already know how to use stealth bar. Smarts increase, which is great. Interesting. Hiding is as important as being quiet to the art of stealth. Cool. The Encyclopedia of Tool Use Techniques Volume 2, Advanced Jiggling to Binge Picking. There's so much to learn. I have so little patience for any of it. It is 4:19, so we still have about an hour until we need to head to dinner. Let's see what's over here. This seems to be the how-to section of the library. It's got a lot of books on various skills and ways to do things. Study book on making friends, on risk-taking. How about making friends? This looks like it could be useful. You can woo to how to make friends and find true love. Wow, I guess you can just pick any book and read it. That is so cool. Our charm increased. And the most important tip about making friends, be there for them. Seems like an easy thing to do, just helping them when they need it. Okay, let's look at the clock. That's the early dinner bell, and it is 5:21. So we need to get to the cafeteria before 6 o'clock, which I do think we'll be able to do. Looking around at all these books, we have law, justice, psychology, science, martial arts, weapons and armor, warriors, strategy, tactics, and leadership, books on storytelling, writing, and general fiction, art and fashion, geography, it's kind of hard to read because it's on the corner of the screen, history, zoology, xenology. So, I mean, there's just so much that we can read in this library. And we definitely want to make sure we're doing that. Let's go ahead and look at our character menu. Our charm went up to 19. Our smarts is orange now. I don't know what that means, but it's up to 22, which is great. I mean, he seems to be in shock about how smart he actually is now. Our stealth is 25, tool use is 11, and climb is 24. You know, I wonder if this is orange because it's something negative with our mood because of the way we look. Something to pay attention to. Maybe I'll have to read the manual on that. I'm trying to read the manual as little as possible. I just skimmed through it to read about how you use items and interact in the world. But the problem is, if you read the manual too much, it may give away unnecessary hints. I don't want to be spoiled. I want to just enjoy this game. Enjoy the works of Lori and Corey Cole. Such amazing people. Let's go to the dining hall. Let's see what's on the dinner. Let's see what's on the dinner. Let's see what's on the menu. The meal for the evening is from some place called Tarna. We'll be having cubby, tabbouleh, and honeyed lamb. I don't know what cubby and tabbouleh is, but honeyed lamb sounds actually really good. Let's go into the dinner hall and enjoy the meals from Fricana. So what's the secret behind your smile today, Esme? Is it your birthday or something special? Esme's got a date after supper in the rec room with Sosi. Ooh, interrupt Sosi and Esme's date. Oh, that's amazing. We need to do that. Something snarky. Esme didn't like that. Aww. Don't you have something more fun to do than date Sosi? Like getting your teeth pulled? It says two-faced and cold as a marble bust of Janus. He's the son of the school. Cesare is gentleman with manners, good home, and money. He says nice things to me. Cesare is sweet. Yeah, like honey on a poison apple. Jealous much, Shawn? I like Esme. I don't want to make her mad. What? No, Sosi is just such as pompous. It's not your business to tell me what to do. I will have a fine time with Sosi tonight in the rec room. It's time to go, people. Everyone clear your faces. Get out of here. Connor, let's flirt on the floor by your table. Move it up. Stop being such a mess. But I didn't. That's 50 minutes we're talking about, young man. And you will mop the entire dining hall floor now. Now just do it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We got 5 demerits and it's 7:30. That is so unfair. That is so unfair. We're up to 15 demerits now. By the way, our character does not seem to be shocked anymore, and our smarts at 23. So for whatever reason, our character was stunned. And because he was stunned, we lost some smarts. We'll go ahead and check the log here. To do. Interrupt Sosi and Esme's date. Some call it a date, but it's closer to assault. Stop Sosi from taking advantage of Esme, and Esme from killing Sosi. How exactly are we supposed to disrupt the date, though? I'm not sure. I don't know, but let's go say hello. She seems to be outside. Hi, Esme. Don't say a word to me. Not one word. How are you, Esme? You don't seem happy very now. Sosi did not want to court me. Sosi wanted just to kiss me. He acted as if I would do anything he wanted. He is a lower than a cockroach, that man. Well, I did try to tell you that. So Sosi was somewhat less than gentleman on your date. Who'd ever guess that he was a conniving, deceitful scumbag? I hope that, maybe, Sosi was really liking me. The only person Sosi really likes is himself. Everyone else is just, you know, a tool to be used by him. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you have a good night. I am not so happy with Sosi right now. It is not a good night. Task completed. Journal. Done. Interrupt Sosi and Esme's date. Some call it a date, but it's close to assault. Yes. It looks like we also completed the stealth skill and the lockpick skill. Cool. We still haven't earned some extra money. And we still need to search so much in this area. I don't hear anything being smashed or destroyed, so I guess that's a good thing. Let's go ahead and open the door. Sosi, are you in here? Because I'm going to kick your butt for making Esme upset. Now, what do you want? Oh, sneaky sneak. Get out of here! Talk about Esme. Aren't you meeting Esme here late this evening? She mentioned something about that at supper. Esme was really excited about seeing you. You clearly have a way with the ladies, sir. Get out of here! Oh, of course, sir. I wouldn't want to spoil your evening with Esme. How are things going for you tonight? I don't care to talk right now. I'm sorry to hear that, sir. So enjoy talking with you. I find it exhilarating. Good night. Have fun with your day, Esme. Oh, the dots. We challenge him to a game. Get out of here and leave me. I guess we can't challenge him to a game. Okay. So we saw that. I'm not really sure what that does right now, but it is almost 8 o'clock. And time is ticking by very, very quickly. I think what we'll do is we'll not go to the library. What was over here to the left? Wasn't this a reception hall? And if it is, maybe we can meet Sophia. Yeah, this is a reception room. Let's check this out. Our perception increase. I don't hear anything in there. We'll open it. The door is locked. Ooh, can we practice picklocking? Darn, no good. Still locked. Can we try again? Why do they make pick and lock so hard to do? I don't know if this is actually increasing our skill in lockpick. It doesn't seem to be going up each time we do this. Maybe I need a better set of toolkits. Okay, there we go. But more importantly, now we know where Aeolus's girl is at. She's over here to the left. Why don't we go buy some better tools? We have 10 lira, or lyra, and we know that the lockpicks cost 10 lyra. It may not be a bad idea. Let's go ahead and do that, because these wooden lockpicks just aren't going to cut it. Not at all. And the store, I believe, is right here around the corner. So it's not like we have to go too far. What we'll do is we'll go to this store, and then we'll go back out there. But then again, can we actually lockpick? Our tool use is only 11. That's a good question. I don't know if we have enough skill. But I guess, you know, one of the best ways to increase your skill is to do stuff. I'm pretty sure Turk won't find me over here in this corner, so I can safely practice my listening skills. But all I hear is a big fat nothing. Okay, let's go into the store. Let's go see Gregory, our good rat friend. Ha! The banking master returns. So glad it is Gregor to see you again. Hi, Gregor. I would like to buy some lockpicks. You had some on sale for like 10. Yes, I would like to buy these. And now you're an official Disbarred Bard. Yeah. Thank you. All right, so we got our lockpicks, and we are much better equipped to hopefully picklock the reception hall. Now, there is something to be said about picklocking a door at 8:30 at night, because it is not officially nighttime yet. However, I am feeling a little bit dangerous today. Turk did upset me by giving me demerits, even though we did absolutely nothing wrong. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm feeling pretty bold. I'm feeling pretty inspired to say, I'm gonna embrace my thievish ways. If he doesn't want me to be a hero, well then I'll just be a thief. Yeah. Yeah, I like that ideology. Screw him. Let's go ahead and try to picklock this door. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna listen at the door, just make sure there's nothing in there. Now let's try to pick it again. Our tool use increased. Alright. Practice make perfect. Why can't it open this dumb thing? Let's try again. Stubborn lock. I must broke my pick on it. I really hope we can't break picks. Oh god, if we break our picks, I'm gonna be so sad. Are these tools broken or something? It's still locked. I guess my tools use skills still aren't up to snuff. No, but we did just get an increase in tool use. Locked? It's still locked. I wonder how much time goes by in between lockpicks. Let's look. It is 8:33, and if we pick lock, the time goes to... Oh, it's still 8:33. Cool. Then we can pick lock as much as we want, apparently. And our tool use went up again. So yeah, how are you guys doing today? How is life? Is everyone having a wonderful, fantastic day? Because I actually am. I think I finally got all my audio issues solved with YouTube. Interesting fact, your Windows resets your volume level on your mic randomly. So sometimes my volume was really too high and sometimes my volume was really too low. And so on videos like Quest for Glory 2, the volume was really low. And then Quest for Glory 4 and 5, the volume seemed to be really high. And now I think I finally figured out a way to get a nice medium, you know, a nice in-between on volume levels. So I hope you all, you know, like what we do. And if you do, don't forget to like and subscribe. Join us. We're going to have a lot of cool stories on this channel. After we play Hero U, we're going to be playing Heroine's Quest. And in the meantime, we're also playing Chrono Trigger. I really want to play Grandia, and I really want to do that, but the problem with Grandia is getting audio out of the Switch is really, really hard. The Switch did not make things easy for me, and I'm trying to figure out solutions for it. Because if you just record directly from the Switch, you get this like annoying ear-popping, crackling sound, and it drives me absolutely insane. But in order to get rid of that sound, I get no audio to my device, because I have to directly plug in my headset into the Switch. So I am working on that. Bunch of things going on in the background. Just want to bring some awesome games to you all. And I think I'm about done rambling about things that I can ramble on. I'm running out of ideas and things to talk about because Shawn O'Connor is just sitting here repeatedly picklocking this lock and not doing anything. And maybe 1 out of every 5 times getting a skill up. We haven't had a skill up in a while. I wonder if they made it so that you can't repeatedly picklock on one door. But like after a while, it just stops giving you skill points. Because I think this is 7. If we get to 10 times in a row, then I'm gonna give up. And we'll have to come back later. Because it looks like they may have... It's either a percentage base and we're getting really unlucky, or they just made it so that you can't do what we're doing to automatically increase your skill. Or maybe they capped it like on number of skill upgrades per day. That'd be really cool if you can only increase, you know, 3 points per day. So that way it encourages you to go out and do other things besides what we're doing. Because what we're doing right now is, you know, just mashing, you know, the button. Okay, I think we are done because our skill is not going up. However, our tool use is a 16, which is nice. We do have these nice handsy-dancy lockpicks. Pick your teeth with the wooden lockpicks. That only works if you have wooden teeth. Okay, how about these? I don't need to do that right now. Well, keep in mind if you ever come down with a lockjaw. They're made of some kind of spring and metal. They can take a lot of abuse, but I've broken more than my share of them. In some countries, it's illegal just to have these. Well, I hope we haven't broken them. However, our skill is up, which is good. Now, what do we want to do? We don't have a lot of time. We can't go a lot of places. I think what we should do is we should probably head upstairs. Because it's 8:35. We have about an hour. And upstairs is closest. If we go try to read a book, reading a book is not going to... Reading a book is going to make it so that we're going to have to go directly to bed. So let's head upstairs. Actually, have we ever been to the Hall of Heroes? BTGD3 Hall of Heroes? The plaque says this is the Big D's Hall of Heroes. I wonder if I can hear anything right now. I guess no one's in the hall. Okay, great. Let's go in. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I don't think we've been here before. Oh, I see a Saurus. I see a Saurus. Display cabinet. According to the plaque, this display celebrates the life and loves of Leo the Lionhearted. Oh, Leo, the ghost dog. The items here are his favorite brush, his favorite pillow, and his favorite bone. An entire display cabinet devoted to a dog? He must be so special canine. Wait, Leo is the name of the dog in the library painting. This must be his bone. Let's take it. It's locked. Let's pick the lock. Here we are picking locks again. Darn, no good, still locked. I better not try that again today. Someone might catch me. Come back after I've had a few more lockpicking practice. Okay, good. We now know what to do with Leo, which is really, really nice. The plaque says Illuminari Castle. That's this castle in its original form, I guess. It looks really dark and spooky here. You don't suppose someone's trying to warn me about something? We'll look behind. And yeah, we find a bunch of hidden money. No, not really. The statue says Uhura, hero of the Zabani. Oh, Uhura! Oh, that's so cool. I'm so glad you've been memorialized. You so deserve it. I clearly do not want to get on her bad side. She'd point it out to me sharply and stick me in my place. Oh, this game just has so many references to Quest of Glory. I'm in love. I just love it. Look at the display cabinet. From what it says, items to display are the very ones seen in the portrait right behind it. It's devoted to Sir Jameis's horse, Whim. These are his breastplates, horseshoes, and bridle. It's locked. We pick it? There's no way I'm getting into this case without better lockpicks. Really? Better than what we have? Ooh. According to the plaque, this is Sir Jameis, one of the founding knights of the Luminar and one of the builders of this very castle. I'm surprised he doesn't get his statue. Nothing behind but a little horse manure. Wait, what? It's just moss. We got bookshelves. It is 9 o'clock. These were all written by the famous adventurer. How does anyone write so many books in one lifetime? Oh, it's the FA! And that looks like Rakesh over there. The only man I know who was nearly as prolific was the famous King Stephen. But kings have a lot of free time on their hands. The famous adventurer must have written all of these during his exploits. That's the word I was looking for. Portrait of the Artist of a Young Hero by the famous adventurer. I don't understand. This book was written decades before I was even born. Famous adventurer would have been a child. In just 7 days, I can make you a hero by the FA. This plan looks incredibly rigorous. Such strenuous living. I just don't understand. How to be a paladin, the famous adventurer. It seems to mostly be encouragement to buy another one of his books. Advanced Paladin Techniques Part 1. Jonathan Livingston, Hero. A true adventure for youngsters of all genders. It's good that it can be enjoyed by both boys and girls. Who Moved My Hero by the famous adventurer. It's a chronicle of all the people who touched his life in some way. What a nice idea. All I really need to know I learned from the famous adventurer by the famous adventurer. Okay, I'm starting to sense a pattern. So You Want to Be a Hero by the famous adventurer. This is a book that started the whole craze. Yes, So You Want to Be a Hero. Oh, I love this. I'm done looking at titles. I'll say one thing. These bookshelves are certainly full of himself. Let's look at his bust, shall we? The plaque says, dedicated to the famous adventurer, head and soldiers above the rest. It also says, donated by the marvelous Sir Amic. I'm not sure he was, but I should mind my own bisqueness. Accidentally knock over the bust? You know, I said this earlier. I'm a little mad at Turk. So do I want to go around and destroy things? You know what? We're a thief. We're not a vandal. But there may be something in the bus. No. So I'm kind of afraid just to click it. Even if he says, no, I don't want to do that. Well, it's tough. You know what? Fine, we'll do it. This is for you, Turk. It's so tempting. But no matter how accidental I make it seem, I'm sure Turk will crack my head open for something like that. Alright, fine. Turk's the whole reason I wanted to do it in the first place. Oh, look at this statue. Oh, look at that. Just beautiful. And there's a bandage in his leg from the Demon War. It says that this is Rakesh Satarna, the hero of Fakana. I'd be lying if I said he wasn't impressive. Don't make fun of Rakesh, dude. It says that yes. There's a button here that says stale the statue instead of steal. That may be just a typo. It's already quite stale enough. I would break my teeth into it. No, I guess it's not a typo. It's just funny language. Keep life true. It's a very intricate relief of a shield flanked by 2 knights. The words "Keep life true" are etched into the shield. Something feels odd about it, but I can't quite place it. Move. The relief is heavy, it doesn't move. It almost looks like these letters could be rearranged. Like, all seriousness, doesn't look like you could rearrange these letters. You know, sort of like how in the original Final Fantasy there was a game where you could move things like over on the ship. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I can't explain it. Never mind. Parts of it must be freezing. Search a tree. For some reason, I'm embarrassed to. Statue of Voodoo. Should I steal it? No, Bashan. Bashan. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to say look at the statue. The description reads, Voodoo, the Black Lab, most loyal and devoted friend and hero, alerted the castle to an approaching attack by unholy creatures. No hero could be more loved. A wonderful story and probably a marvelous dog. Whoever said that animals don't have souls should be flayed to death. So I don't know what the story is behind Voodoo, or should I say Vodo, because the original pronunciation of this word is Vodo. So I'm not really sure how to say his name, but I'll just say Voodoo because people usually assume that's Voodoo instead of Vodo. Here's a portrait of a man holding out some sort of map. According to the plaque, this is Big D, a nobleman who sponsored this entire wing of the castle. I guess that was back in the days of the Luminari. It says he lived here along with his wife Kathleen, who was a wizard, and their devoted dog, Voodoo. Voodoo, I know him, that's the statue over there. How faithful can a doggy be? And that's Kathleen, the wizard, Big D's wife, over there on the other side. The pieces all fall into place. There's nothing behind the painting except an enormous castle. There are some carved knight designs flanking the fireplace that are just decoration, but the mantle is interesting. The mantle carving says, Per lucem tenebras frangimas. I have no idea what it means, but it was clearly carved here a long time ago. Per lucem tenebras frangimas. Now, I took a course of Latin, and I can honestly say that our Latin teacher told us that one time he went to Rome, and he went to Rome and tried to speak Latin to people who live there. And this one guy looked at him and said, dude, Latin's a dead language. What are you doing? So no one really speaks this language anymore. And because of that, I do not know what this means. So I'm trying to type it into my Google to see what this means. Per tenebras lucem quaro. No, I don't want quaro. I want frangimas. There is no, in my phone, there's some things that are popping up from Hear You, and I'm not looking at those. But for some reason, I don't seem to have a translation for this. because it's only translating the first part, per lucum tenebras. So I'm going to go to Google Translate here. That way I'll also try to avoid any spoilers. And the text is per lucum tenebras frangimus. Frangimus. And the translation is by dawnbreak tenebra. By dawnbreak tenebra. That's what it's translating. So I have no idea what that means. By dawnbreak tenebra. So are we supposed to come here at dawn? But we can't come here at dawn because we have class until 2 o'clock. Very interesting. Let's look at the mantle directly. Someone carved the words per lucum tenebras frangimus into the marble of this fireplace mantle. It looks old, probably when they first built this place. It would take a major wrecking crew to remove this mantelpiece. I'm pretty sure that the headmaster would not approve of such things. So is there anything... It doesn't seem to be anything we can actually do with this mantle. But there's got to be some meaning behind that translation. I don't know. We'll have to come back later. Maybe when we have more items. It's engraved, Kathleen the wizard who saved the castle from the black litigator. So Kathleen the wizard and Big D and the portrait are married, and Voodoo's a dog. I think I have it all straight now. It's like the whole family's here. Go ahead and search the tree. Parts of it was freezing. Okay. Seems like the same as before. You have a display cabinet here with once again more piece of armor and weapons. It looks like the sword is broken. These are items from the ancient Mycenaean civilization that ruled over Sardinia eons ago. It's locked. And I don't think we can pick it. Oh, yes, we can pick it. Cool. It's still locked. Okay, can we try again? So I'm thinking that you can't get more skill points per day. Like there's a lock on how many times you can get skill ups in a day, because we have lockpicked this constantly and not got a point. Further, we've been sneaking around for a long time now and not got a point. So I'm really thinking that, yeah, there's some sort of daily cap. These are the famous adventurers items. I'm surprised they haven't been gilded. It's locked. Try a lockpick on these. And again, if it doesn't work, we're just going to leave it alone. Yeah, we're just going to leave it alone. And let's go ahead and search this tree. There's also an urn over here and a cabinet. There's nothing in this tree. It's a tremendous amount of waste. Yes, a tremendous amount of waste. Look at that table. What a nice dirty table. Maybe they think it's too nice to put something on it. You would hardly say it needs dusting. It's certainly cleaner than I am. Let's check the urn. I'm not sure that it serves as anything except a decoration, but I suppose you could hide litter in it if you want to. And if you were raised by wolves. I'm guessing its only value is sentimental. Let's look at the cabinet. One of those cabinets that doesn't have any locks on the doors. I like these. Search it. There's nothing in here except for famous adventure branded souvenir merchandise. Keychains, snow globes, bookmarks, that kind of thing. I don't need any of it. Smell the flowers. That's odd. I smell bread. Where I come from? That's a very, very bad sign. Take the flowers. None of these flowers would make suitable presents for anyone. They've already passed the goodbye date. Let's check the suit of armor. It's not identified. It's possible that the FA wore it at one time. And we're not going to take it or wear it. That's kind of pointless. The plaque says that these are some items from the castle's past. A stone from the Chaos Gate, pearls from the Gog Temple, the death mask of an ancient king, and a medal of honor for someone named Rufus Red McMurty. It's locked. Yeah, there's no real point in trying to pick lock that. You know, I think we're pretty sure we can't do that. We forgot to look at this statue, by the way. The book is massive and awfully fancy. The pages have gilt edges. The handwriting is really elaborate. It's called The Fabulously Astounding and Deeply Touching Life of the Famous Adventurer, as told to himself. Because who's better? Being most unabridged, unexpurgated, and unbelievable. and with no detail held back of the numerous calamities I either single-handedly prevented or instigated, the hearts I conquered and probably shattered, and the countless lives I lived in the thrall of the wild. Part 1. Thank the gods that's over. What a title. No, we're not reading the book. The introduction is 120 pages, and the whole book is a little over 1,800 pages. I don't know how he lived long enough to write this, let alone do all the things he says he's done. Of course, he could just wait till he was dead, and then he could have ghostwritten it. Let's go back and look at the statue, and then we'll look at the source. I like sources. Sources are cool. Gronk. Gronk. It's him, the headmaster of the entire school, the famous adventurer. Wait, the famous adventurer is a headmaster? The inscription at the bottom says Hunter, Explorer, Author, Raconteur, Educator, Warrior, Paladin, Wizard, and Rogue. Original founder of Hero University and a force to be recommended. Okay, what the heck is Raconteur mean? What is How do you spell that? Raconteur. A raconteur is a person who tells anecdotes in a skillful and amusing way. Okay, yeah, I can buy that. You pretty much have to be all those things to get away with a mustache like that. Slap the statue? No, we're not going to slap the statue. We already tried to deface one statue and we said it was a bad idea, so we're not going to slap the statue. Let's go ahead and look at the potted plant before we look at the source. Gronk. I had a garden of my own. I want to steal a cutting from this plant. I'll poke around. Yes, the flowers are the most interesting part. Let's look at the statue. The plaque says that this is the source, the unsung savior of Shapir. Oh, that's amazing. I thought the source was kind of dictionary. Hi, Dad. In another life. Yeah, Devin Aindale, that's his father. Sort of, it's complicated. We'll list at the door. Perception increase. I don't hear anyone in the Great Hall right now, so we'll sneak on out. Overall, today I think was a very successful day. We were able to read up on tool skills and on charm. We interrupt Esme's and Cesaro's date. Well, kind of. Although we did insult Esme, which was not something I want to do. I will admit, I do feel bad about that. I did not want to interrupt Esme. Tomorrow, we're going to go to the receptionist and meet this girl of Aeolus's. And I think that would be a good thing to do. In addition to that, let's explore the upstairs. We haven't explored the upstairs yet. Yo, did you see Sophia today? Isn't she gorgeous? No, I'm sorry. I did not see Sophia today. I'm going to go see her tomorrow, though. I promise. What's new? How are things with you today? I wrote a new song for Sophia today. Sophia. I just saw a girl named Sophia. And suddenly I start to give away my heart to her. Sophia, I'm in love with a girl named Sophia. I know that's a name, but I'll never be the same. Sophia, please say that you'll love me forever, and I promise I'll always be clever. Sophia, I'll never stop singing. Sophia. What do you think? Is it worthy of a beauty, man? Tactful. The song clearly proves that you know Sophia's name. I'm sure she'll be flattered. Oh, that's great, man. Hey, our charm went up. Now I had to get the nerve to sing it for her. I don't suppose I could get you to sing it. No. I just couldn't have to it justice. Hey, it's like that. Talk about Sophia. Tell the truth, we haven't seen her yet. I didn't mean to see her today, sorry. Please try to see her tomorrow, man. She's so very special. I know you'll see why I'm crazy about her. Be sure to tell her how I feel about her, too. Hey, can you make sure you clean up the room? Ask politely. I really would appreciate it if we get some of your stuff off this floor. I'll try to get around to it after I talk to Sophia, man. Good night, and Alice, try not to hum in your sleep tonight. It's hard to stop singing about Sophia. She's the harmony of my heart, man. The fugue of my feelings and the legato of my love. Well then try being pianissimo with your pillow in your mouth, please. So yeah, we need to go see Sophia for him. It is almost 10 o'clock. We should have time to study though before we're exhausted, because the one night we were exhausted was like 12:30 at night and we were tired. And the one time we stayed up till like, was it just about 11 o'clock, we weren't exhausted. So I'm pretty sure if we study our lessons, we should not be tired tonight. Flipping through our book and our smarts increased. Yeah, so it's just about 11 o'clock. Let's get some sleep. Zzz. I'm waiting for like a rat to come up and just start pulling our bedsheet off. And we're here like pulling the bedsheet back on. That was from Quest Glory 2, our time in Razier. Massive on our world. As I was saying, today we shall discuss the way of the Fledermaus. Erkant, will you please translate for your associates? It means the way of the bat, sir. Is this going to be a combat technique? Precisely. And what do you think it is about the bat that we will be emulating, O'Connor? Wild, silly, or snarky? Let's go for a wild guess. Sure. I don't want to make him upset. You want to blindfold us all and have us find our way around the school using only our sense of touch? Bats do not traditionally find their way around by running into walls or falling down stairs, as you would were you blindfolded. Fräulein Esme, how do bats avoid running into walls in the dark? They use sound. Bats use sound, sir. Indeed. Bats explore their environment through the use of sound. They listen to everything around them and use that information to maneuver. So too do rogues. At night, your ears are often better than your eyes at recognizing danger. That's why rogues listen first and then act. Perception is a critical skill for social situations. You can learn a great deal by what others say, particularly when they do not know you are listening. Update journal. So sorry. We get excellent practice for our listening skills in this class because you, sir, always say such important and interesting things. I hope that all of you listen as carefully as heirs Sosi. Your assignment for the rest of today is to practice the way of the Fledermaus and use your listening skills. Be aware of noise and its source. Sound can be a first warning of incoming danger. Evening is an ideal time for listening outdoors. People are more likely to gather for conversations at that time. Try not to be too obvious about it, particularly when you are listening outdoors. Keep in mind rule number 6, don't get caught. Class dismissed. Hey, our perception increased. You know, we've actually been doing that. We have been going around and listening at every single door. Our charm is now 20, our perception is 24, our smarts is 25. We'll look at our reputation. Esme is still an acquaintance. That's a shame that we took that hit against her. As far as all our other skills, I don't think anything has changed. Nope, nothing has changed. We'll look at our journal. To do practice eavesdropping. No need to drop any eaves, but it is important to use the way of the Fledermaus to listen at some doors before barging in. We also need to practice dagger throwing sometime, but I don't think we'll do this today. We'll probably go around and explore the rest of the school with practice eavesdropping, and we will go see Sophia. After dinner, we'll go to that door, and we'll practice lockpicking because it does seem like we can level it up a certain amount of times a day. As for everything else, I still don't know how to make money, but according to the reputation bar, there's 5 people we still have not met. So there's still an opportunity for that. My name is FlightlessBird. If you like what we do here, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. It's great that we're playing this game. I'm loving it. I love all of the connections with the Quest for Glory series. That to me is just making me so happy. as a huge Quest of Glory fan, as someone who decided to play Quest of Glory first on this channel before I played anything else, I'm just so happy to see all this connection to Quest of Glory in this game. But we'll go ahead and stop here, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.